E-Commerce Ventures Limited, which owns the Nykaa brand, has come up with its IPO, and in today's video we will be reviewing the same. So we'll start with the company's background, then we'll talk about the key highlights, financial performance, issue details, objectives of the IPO, and in the end our recommendation. I'm Siddhi Acharya, Fundamental Research Analyst, and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel Choice. Nykaa is a consumer technology platform which offers a wide range of beauty, personal care and fashion products of various national and international brands, including their own brand products. Thus, it is not only a retail platform but also a consumer brand. They run their business under two verticals. First one is Nykaa for beauty and personal care products, and second one is Nykaa Fashion for apparels and accessories. They have separate apps and websites for both BPC and fashion, and their majority revenue comes from the BPC vertical. It is one of India's leading lifestyle-focused consumer technology platform, and based on the total value of products sold in FY21 and 5 months ended August 2021, it is the largest beauty and personal care platform in India. They have their presence in both online as well as offline channels. Their online channel, which includes mobile app and website, has over 4,000 brands, and their offline channel has over 80 physical stores. Its product portfolio includes domestic brands, international brands, luxury and prestige brands, premium brands, niche and cult brands. Nykaa's own beauty and personal care products are sold under the brands Nykaa Naturals, Nykaa Cosmetics and K-Beauty. These products are available on both online and offline channels as well as third-party retailers. Business from the existing customers stood at 70% in FY21 as compared to 55% in FY19. Moreover, it had the highest average order value among the leading online beauty and personal care platforms in India. FSN's revenue grew by 48% CAGR over the years FY19 to FY21. The growth was aided by strong increase in the gross merchandise value from both BPC as well as fashion segment. On the back of lower marketing and advertisement expense in the pandemic year, EBITDA increased by 180% CAGR and the margin stood at 6.6% in FY21. The company reported loss in 2 out of the 3 reported fiscal years. However, in FY21, the company reported a profit of 61.8 crores with a margin of 2.5%. With higher investments required to grow the business, the company reported 11.2% CAGR growth in the financial liabilities, while the debt to equity ratio improved from 1.5x to 0.9x in FY21. The company has priced its IPO at a price band of 1,085 rupees to 1,125 rupees. There will be 12 shares in one lot, and at the higher price band, the total application money is 13,500 rupees. The IPO opens on 28th of October and closes on 1st of November. The company is planning to raise 5,350 crores through this IPO. Out of this, 630 crores will be through fresh issue and the remaining amount will be through offer for sale. The company will not receive any amount from offer for sale, and of the net proceeds from the fresh issue, 42 crores will be used for setting up new retail stores, 42 crores will be used for setting up new warehouses, 156 crores will be used to repay debt, 234 crores will be used to acquire and retain customers, and the remaining amount will be used for general corporate purposes. There are no peers in the listed space that are engaged in the business similar to that of FSN. At the higher price band, the company is demanding an EV by TTM sales multiple of 21.6x, which seems to be reasonably priced. Considering the growth potential in beauty and personal care space and lower e-commerce penetration, we feel that FSN has a huge untapped market. Thus, we would recommend our investors to subscribe to this issue. If you liked our video, please click on the like button and do subscribe to our channel to never miss an update on the upcoming IPO. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.